Hi, Collective. Welcome to Truth Heals 1111. My name is Chloe, and I am back with another tarot card reading here for you tonight. I hope all of you are alive, well, feeling blessed, energetic. Um, I'm here. I don't know what brought me here, but I guess I had a lot going on, Collective. I just got a new tattoo. I got my hair done. It was really a self-care day for me, but a self-care weekend. I actually get the opportunity to go to a spa retreat this weekend. And this is for me because I've just been constantly working hard at everything that I do. And so somebody was nice enough to grant me a gift to get away this weekend. I hope all of you are feeling blessed and I've already cleansed the energy. Um, I'm going to say a quick prayer and we are going to dive into this message. Again, collective, take what resonates in this message and if it doesn't apply, then we're going to let it fly. This is a spiritually guided tarot card reading for whoever energy that this is. Let it be the guidance that you may need in order for you to move forward, making the right decision in your life. I don't do any type of demonic, negative, or any type of just evil work here. Again, I read cards only to deliver a spiritual message. So again, take what resonates, and again, if it doesn't apply, I have my other spiritual brothers and sisters on here that do the same thing that I do as well, and that are tapped in. So if you don't get me on this reading, please check out your placements in other tarot card readers' reading, and you may find the answers that you're looking for. Okay, so I did get three different oracle cards. I got the Black Rose and the Mystic Rose oracle cards. I also got my What the Tea deck. And because everybody wants to know what the tea is, so we're about to find out today what the tea is. Mm. Spirit, universe, ancestors, ascended masters, spirit guides, archangels, gods and goddesses, angels of the north, south, east, and west, of the known and the unknown. Hear me. Give me the clarity that we need to see and the guidance that we need to hear in order for all of us to move forward in this lifetime and the next. In your name I pray. Amen. Okay. Here we go, collective. You guys, it's warm outside. I am so grateful that spring is here and we are about to go into summer. I can't wait for this hot weather so I can be out on the beach, sitting by the water, and just enjoying myself being outdoors. I'm a heat kind of girl, so I can't stand the cold weather. So I'm grateful that it's starting to warm up. Spirit, ancestors, ascended master, what is the message you need me to see? What do you want me to reveal? Now, I am a seer. Um, I can see what's coming. Sometimes I do get past readings, um, but I definitely can see forward. Ship. And this says cutting ties, moving on, receive what you need, progression, and arriving. This is ship. So collective, either this is you or somebody else that's in your energy. Um, you have came to the point in your life to where you have let go of a lot of things that seem to have burdened you, um, pulling your energy. You have been very indecisive about a few things in your life. It was just like the indecision came because it was some things that you really truly cared about. You poured your heart and your emotion into it. I see a mother figure. I also see family. I see career as well. Um, Collective, as an individual, that I'm just like you. I live my life to the fullest. Where whenever I look at success and where I'm going at in life, sometimes the people, places, and things that I think are good for me turn out to be the, the worst lesson of my life. And the hardest part for me is to let it go because it's that emotional connection that I have with said person, said place, said thing, which keeps me connected to it. Um, when I get the inner strength to disconnect from those things, it, even though I don't know what's going to happen, it, by my experience alone, I feel like because I've done this my whole life and I've walked away from a lot of people, places, things, and situations. It's almost like when I do that, I get a fresh breath air. Um, you ever just lose everything in your house and you have to start over by finding a new place to live and setting it all up? It is so much fun and it gives you more gratitude. And because starting over gives you the chance to create a new world or environment for yourself. So with the ship, cutting ties, moving on, receive what you need, progression and arriving. The divine is saying, set your heart's intentions to what you truly want and don't think about it, but just talk to him, tell him what you want, and then release it, let it go. Don't try to think about it, don't try to harbor on it. Um, I'm seeing it something about you're passionate about something you're passionate about. You would like something to manifest for you. Again, the divine is saying to pray and tell him what you want and then release it, let it go. We have poker face in the reverse. When I did a pre-shuffle, this card came out again in reverse. This one means taking a chance, risking options, not showing hand, and gambling. Collective, this may mean that somebody, wait, let me, what's poker face? Because it sounds like somebody's ready to take a risk on something that they want. What is this? What is poker face spirit? What is poker face? Poker face. What is poker face spirit? Spirit. Divine universe. Answers. Thing and message. What is poker face? What else do I need to know? The golden mirror. Narcissist, lab bombing, self-absorbed, and one-sided. Collective, I don't know if this is you or somebody that's dealing with the narcissist. All of us has had some form of narcissism um, in our behavior. And what this means is that some people has narcissistic tendencies more than others. And this is like trying to control a situation. Looking at things from only a self-perception point of view, meaning that your opinions, your perception really doesn't matter. You're just in my world. And everything that I want to make believe happen, I am going to try to control that, which is what a narcissist do. A narcissist does not care about your emotions. They're definitely there's no emotions there. So a narcissist is somebody that's inconsistent, somebody that's in and out, hot and cold. Um, somebody that, and I'll tell you from my experience, they look good on the outside. This is a person that you could fall in love with, right? But at the same time, this is the person that later on down the line, you don't want to have nothing to do with. But narcissist, love bombing, self-absorbed, one-sided. Okay, so we got a narcissist here, that's ready to take a risk, that wants to cut ties, move on. They're ready to step up to what? What is the ship's room? Cupid's arrow. Somebody's ready to take a narcissist is ready to take a leap of faith with love. Have faith. Love is coming. Surprise invitation struck by love. So, collective, I don't know if this is you or somebody that you dealt with, but this person is getting ready to what? What is this person getting ready to do? Spirit, this person wants to take a leap of faith with love. Show me this person's spirit. Show me this person. By seducing you, collective. This person wants to seduce you. Attraction, teasing, hooking up, indeed. Third party temptation. Oh Lord. So this person may want to seduce you, but this person may also be involved with somebody else. There may be some form of, whether this is somebody that you're dealing with now or somebody from your past, this is somebody that like together there's some sort of energy, there's some sort of this sexual connection, like, you know, this person looks good but so do you, collective, you know. And when you two get together, possibly at one time you could have fantasized about this person. You could have thought about what it was been like to be with this person sexually, emotionally, mentally, physically. um you could have seen this person as your uh, as your person. Paradise. So collective, when you two come together, it feels like paradise. Happiness and joy, playfulness, enjoying each other, honeymoon phase. So let me tell you something about a person that is not emotionally intelligent. With the narcissist tends to have behaviors that stem from childhood. Um, I've taken a psychology class, so I kind of now understand what narcissism is. Um, but this person either was taught something or was neglected of something as a child. And with that, this person was had so many things happening to them as like from childhood and growing up. This poor innocent person, before they were a narcissist, they were human. um, but because this could have been parenting, this could have been friends, this could have been anything that could have happened to this person. But something turned around and damaged this person. And we all had this protective barrier we put in our lives because, you know, who wants to be hurt by love? Who wants to be hurt by affection? Who wants to be just feel hurt or sadness by another person, place, or thing? Well, you know, for me, I will see, like, I've had a lot of trauma in my life, but it's never it's never allowed me to repeat that same trauma on other people. I used to try, I cope with drugs and alcohol to forget about the trauma. But this is the type of person that is still harboring the weight of a lot of pain and trauma in their lives. And narcissism is a form of, it's a tactic, right? It's a tactic to seduce you, collective, right? Um, to make you feel like this person is the prize, right? Um, this person may, how do I say, attach itself to your vulnerabilities, your weaknesses. I mean, because this person can come in as very like loving, soft. Whatever this narcissist energy reads in your energy, this person will show up as that, and you'll feed into it because you just want to love. You want to, you know, pour into this. But a narcissist will only just drain you of your time, your energy, your money, your attention, to where you'll be distracted and lose focus on yourself, and you'll want to just pour into this person. So that's kind of what a narcissist normally does. If they don't heal and do the inner work, this person will always struggle with just the intimate relationships between just people in general. It could be relationships, it could be partnerships, it could be just about anything. Um, and narcissists will always lose, um, and then play a victim role too. Like it's everybody else's fault, but they don't see like it's truly them. But collective, I do know with Paradise, when you and this person come together, it just feels so free. Um, whether or not this could be your soulmate, whether or not this could be a twin flame, whether or not this is some form of spiritual connection, or whether or not this here was two good people that just met in this lifetime on this journey to where you two feel like home to each other. Karmic relationships. Once again, I just did another reading that just came out again. Resentments and triggers, perception, intensity and letting go, turmoil and fighting. So this narcissist could be in a karmic relationship with somebody else. Um, and this could be what was going on. What felt like seduction and paradise to this person. What felt like Cupid's arrow. What felt like love bombing. What felt like if this is too good, being too good to be true. It really was. It was a karmic relationship. And what this means is that two people really don't belong to each other, but there's a lesson to learn of what this relationship truly is, what it means, whether something holds these two people together. They still have to learn a lesson of why they keep choosing each other and why things do not work out in their favor when they get together. So I can, the divine is saying it's learning your self worth, not who you think you are, but who you truly are. Um, when you have respect for yourself, you just don't settle for anything. You stop playing games, when you have that self-worth and value, you stop playing games with yourself and the people around you. It kind of, you start to see who people really are and you disconnect from that because everybody has to evolve. Everybody has to mature. Um, if you're not ready to, then it's just gonna have to take you some more karmic relationships, to get hit over the head a few times to lose before you finally grasp the idea that, you know, it's time that not everybody's the problem. It's you. And it's time to change. Mm, backstabbing. So, who got backstabbed? Somebody got backstabbed. Heartbreak and pain, separation and loss, deception and lies, shocking attack. Mm, mm, mm. Backstabbing, that's a karmic relationship. And heartbroken, Jesus. Backstabbing and heartbroken. These two came out. Heartbroken, deeply hurt and sad, feeling lost, grieving and despair, a breakup. With backstabbing. Maybe somebody is getting a taste of their own medicine collective. Whether this person encountered you, whether you're the karmic, I really don't know. There's no tarot card reading. I just pulled from the Rose. But I'm going to do Mystic Rose now. Mystic Rose. Give me the clarity you need me to see on these. Escape. avoiding, blocking, pushing away, and hiding. Dismiss. Disregard, ignore, look the other way, leaving behind. Okay, so somebody is ready to leave behind and escape a karmic relationship. Influences. Others involved, third parties, intervention, and manipulation. Influences. Mm. So somebody had influences around them. It's definitely a karmic relationship. When it comes down to any relationship, it's just two people that deal with two people. And whether or not you include your family in your relationship, in the end, it's always still going to be these two people. What makes the relationship fall apart is when you invite your friends, your family, people off the streets into your business, and then everybody has something to say, and everybody has a point to prove, and everybody wants to tell you how to do it, what to do, when to do it, you know? And that can cause a lot of confusion in your life, especially if you're already in a karmic relationship. You're already having problems with your partner, but you also got problems with your friends and their family members or your family members and people off the streets and people that know you in general, your neighbors and everything. It's always like one thing after another. This is why for me personally, I don't do polyamorous relationships. I prefer monogamy because the reason why is because it's me and my partner against the world. Either we're going to stand for something or we're going to fall for anything. I want to be able to build a life and grow with somebody and become successful and abundant and just have a good life. If you're in a karmic relationship, you're definitely inviting other people's energy into a relationship that don't belong. And this is why it's a karmic relationship. We have third parties, intervention, and what else? And manipulation. For these people that are in this karmic relationship, who do you listen to? Who do you trust? Who is telling you what is right and who is actually telling you what is wrong? It's really definitely going to give you something to think about as far as the people that are in your life and that really are in your life because they really love you, or are they in your life because there's a piece of you that they like? So, baby, that's almost like, sometimes in a karmic relationship, people are not laughing with you. They're the ones laughing at you because you're embarrassing yourself. And, you can't be mad at other people for laughing at you because, you know, if you're putting your business out there and you're making yourself look a certain type of way, baby, they're not the problem. Overdose spirit. I have a proposal in reverse. So, what is a proposal? Offer? Commitment, offer, asking out, taking to the next level. Proposal in reverse. To a surprise in reverse. Oh, so somebody is not going to propose to another person. I think they realize that they're in a relationship that they don't want to be in. I mean, I wouldn't either. Who wants to be miserable? Who wants to feel stuck? Who wants to feel unhappy? Who wants to be with somebody? Like, we all have this energy frequency, right? I am definitely in my Empress High Priestess energy, like Queen of Cups, Queen of Wands, Queen of Pentacles, Queen of Swords, right? I am definitely going to attract an Emperor that is going to be on the same frequency as me. I cannot settle for anything less than that because it's not going to help me grow as a person. It is only going to keep me stuck in a situation that I should have never been in the first place. This is why I try to get to know people. I'm not dating, but I definitely I have to get to know somebody before I make any moves. I just can't do it. I can't take that loss. And collective when even in a karmic relationship, here is two beautiful souls, right? That have beautiful gifts that can do miraculous things in life. But if they don't know their worth, then they don't see who they're dealing with, how they're dealing with each other, baby, there'll always be a karmic relationship. Something has to give, and I'll tell you what's going to happen. In a karmic relationship, something bad is going to really detrimentally have to happen in order for these two people to understand and wake up to snap out of it. This is not what this is. I don't know. Y'all can be miserable and happy. Baby, I'm over here manifesting. I want to be on a yacht in the middle of the ocean, headed to the Caribbeans. You know what I'm saying? With my person. Mm. Justice. Uh, Legal matters, court visits, legal papers, divorce. There we go with the surprise in the proposal. Somebody's getting a divorce. Mm. And somebody's showing proof. Magnifying glass. Showing proof, validation, confirmation, finding the truth. Somebody's finding the truth in some legal documentation. Uh-oh. What else, Spirit? About what? Secrets. Okay, my cards is now the secret. About a love affair, keeping things inside, not opening up illusions. So somebody found out about another person's secrets and their love affairs and how they were having dates, coffee dates, meeting up, planning, discussion, dating multiple people. Mm. So somebody's finding out their partner was out here sleeping around while they were over here getting the signs. Oh, somebody in a karmic relationship was getting the signs that the other person was out here messing around. And now these two people are separating. And if you don't mind me giving you feedback, I think that would be the best thing possible. The but this does not mean go jump into another relationship. This means that you really need to internalize why this situation happened the way that it happened. What was it about you that attracted this person? And what are some of the things that you can change from this relationship moving forward that way you don't take it to the next relationship? Mm. All right, collective. What the tea? Let's get with the tea. Oh, that was fast. Con, con blocking. What else, Spirit? What's the tea, Spirit? What is the tea? Give me the tea, Spirit. Moving. Somebody was caught blocking, so now they are moving. Somebody's moving. Or a caught, or somebody's moving from a caught blocker. Jackpot, winning money, getting money, rich inheritance, unexpected money. Jackpot. Baby, that is a karmic relationship because I promise you, when you do walk away from that person, all of a sudden you get some sort of blessing and truth. When you do, just come tell me, that, and you'll see. When you let go of things that no longer serve you, you seem to open up doors of opportunities and blessing because you're now telling the divine, you're now telling the universe, hey, I understand that it was time for me to move on. I am now open and ready to receive a new beginning. Mm. We got karmic friends in reverse. So somebody's definitely tired of the environment, tired of the karmic friends. And let me tell you what the karmic friends are. Karmic friends are people in your life that only are around you because they do what you do, right? But they're not really successful. They're not going anywhere. Any piece of advice that they give you, you should be asking them, would you do that yourself? Well, yeah, they would because they're karmic. But karmic friends will, they don't see it. Like, okay, just like tarot card readers, we're awakened, right? So we kind of can intuitively see things, and especially reading cards, we can pull energy and things like that. But with karmic friends, these are people that are still asleep. They believe in superficial things and how society looks like, what people should look like, and really quick to judge, really quick to feed you just bad information. And then when you find out in the end, when you're telling yourself, I should have never listened to that person, you'll then realize that you were surrounded by karmic friends. A lot of karmic friends can really block you from blessings and opportunity because they don't have blessings and opportunity. So, a karmic friend is only going to keep this karmic relationship going. Whereas healthy people will say, hey, you two, you guys are having problems. Either you seek help or you just separate from each other. No, karmic friends, they'll keep you together so you both can suffer. And they're only laughing at you too. I see them laughing at you. They laugh at you too. What's that funny? What's not funny? Well, again, you're making yourself look like that. Telling your business to the karmic friends. Maybe they're going around town telling somebody else your business. And they're going around telling somebody else your business. Then they're going around telling somebody else your business. And then what happens is they're going to tell the wrong person your business. And that person that they tell is going to come and approach you. Mm, mm, mm. Messy. Very messy. Oh, unfazed. Somebody here is unfazed. Who's unfazed, collective? Collective, are you unfazed about a karmic relationship? Mm, mm, talking shit. Mm. Collective, are you unfazed because these karmic relationship was talking noise on you? Yeah. Yeah. So the collective has said it doesn't matter what people say, what people are going to do. I'm not getting paid for any of it, so it really don't matter. Hmm. Okay, collective. Mm. You're unfazed from broke people. Talk, you're unfazed from broke people talking noise. Again, why do we even care what people say or think, right? What people say or think doesn't put a roof over my head. What people say and think don't put clothes on my back. What people say and think don't put that money in my ATM. What people say or think don't it don't do nothing for me. Actually, it does. It gives me the strength and the courage to just transmute that energy into power. Thank you. I must be doing something right about in my life and about myself that people would stop to talk noise on it. I must be doing something right. a drama starter. You're the drama starter. An obsessive lover. Dangerous, toxic, unhealthy, possessiveness, a karmic. We just got that. Karmic relationships. Karmic. Baby, you know you're a karmic when you become when you have some sort of obsessiveness over a person in your situation. Baby, there's no. And then a drama starter as well. Mm-mm-mm. A divinity abuser. This person is a spiritual abuser. Mm. And somebody's uninterested. Somebody is definitely uninterested. And you know, the crazy part about it is, it came with moving. So, somebody is leaving a karmic lover that's obsessed, that does divination abuse. Definitely uninterested because why? It only leads to them being broke. Well, before this person, my feedback is before you leave this karmic lover that's a divination abuser, maybe you should tell them why you're actually moving on from them. Maybe that it'll plant some seeds up in here, to help them realize that, you know, I love you, but I can't sit here and love you and be broke at the same time. I mean, real talk. And you may have love for this karmic. I'm sure you do. But, or you may have love for this person, but you really need to ask yourself, does the person really have the same love for you? Do if I get into a relationship, of course I want you to win. I'm going to I'm going to feed life into you, right? I'm going to feed life into my masculine man because I want him to win. And while he wins, he is going to bring me with him. But at the same time, the masculine man is going to pour into me because he wants me to win. So that way, if that man was to ever have a fallback, guess what? He has a strong partner by his side that's got his back. These two people right here, I don't even know what to call it. It's a lesson. It truly is a lesson for the both of you. Take what it is, take what resonates, maybe seek marriage counseling or something. I don't know. Y'all are gonna still do what y'all do. Be toxic and just be arguing and fighting with each other, disagreeing on just the pettiness. I'm out. I ain't even about to tolerate none of that pettiness. You can keep it. There is a billion people on this planet. You know what I'm saying? If I can't win with one person, I promise you, I still got a billion more people that I can meet and still go and choose from. Baby, one monkey ain't about to stop no show. All right, collective, let's get into the tarot because I'm not going to be too long. I will come with a full reading tomorrow. What is the energy that I am pulling, collective? I see a promiscuous person. I see a person having multiple lovers. The Knight of Swords in reverse. Somebody that love bombs people. This person will come in here and tell you, or this person may come in, they may look good, right? Um, this is the Knight of Swords is a person that will feed off of your energy collective. It's almost like a shapeshifter energy, right? They can show up to be like the person you think that you need them to be, but really, a Knight of Swords in reverse. This is somebody that is definitely focused on getting what they want by any means necessary, but not just by not just by one person. This person did it to multiple people. Oh, I've been through that. I already know. I already know. Knight of Swords in reverse. Jesus. We're gonna pray love and light. Uh, I hope there's be a sense of maturity to kick in for a person to help them understand and see what they need to see. Spirit, what is this Knight of Cups? Knight of Swords, Spirit. What is the Knight of Swords? What is this Knight of Swords, Spirit? What is this Knight of Swords? The Two of Wands and the Ten of Wands. Alright, time to see this energy. I see this person's a dreamer. This person, they dream a lot, right? Of being a star of the show, being praised for who they are, having the money to travel and to live a life of luxury, to be successful, to be stable, to be looked at as admirable, to be hypnotic in their creative abilities that just woo people over because they want more of this. They want more of me. They want more. Mm. But this is a person that dreams, right? But when they open their eyes, they're faced with the reality, the truth, that they're far away from the street. They're very far away from the street. This person feels burdened. This person feels like they're not living up to their full potential. This person's can see that they're not in their full potential. They regret some of the things that they do. They're very burdened by the choices they have made, the actions that were taken, um, because this person had a dream. And it almost seems like every time this person thinks that I'm making the right, this person's telling themselves this is the choice that I want because it's about me, right? This isn't about anybody else. This is my dream. And I am going to pursue my dream how I need to pursue it by any means necessary. And if I can get the help along the way to where people already admire me, I can get what I want from those people and use that to get to where I need to go. Well, that's the wrong thinking. How do you how do you think you're going to get to your dreams off of other people? Killing Spirit, how does this person think that they're going to get to their dreams off of other people? By any means necessary. Okay, by any means necessary it is. person's head by any means necessary. Now, this person is a dreamer. If this person can have the world, they would have the world. They would be the ultimate ruler of the world. All rules would have to go past them. And what they say, go. Oh, you're dealing with the narcissist. This is a whole narcissist right here. Narcissist. Now feeling burdened by all the actions, choices, and decisions that they have made. Alright, well, I'm going to take a light on you. I'm not about to. I'm really not about to dive deep into this because I can understand how you're feeling. But the thing is that in order to accomplish any dreams, any goals, or any success, you do realize that you have to be able to work with other people, not love bomb people, not try to control people, not take from people. You actually have to work with people to get to the successes you want in life, not work against people. You don't get anywhere. You get this when you work against people, you get that. Now nobody wants to work with you. Now nobody wants to be your friend. Now you're not getting the same support. You're not seen as the same person. No, it all stops because you worked against people. When you work with people, it's somebody, it's always going to know somebody that's always going to know somebody. What if you could have worked with these people that know somebody to know somebody to know somebody? You could have seen this. But because you want to work against somebody, to work against somebody, to work against somebody, you only carry this. It's all about the energy you are giving because you're going to get the same back in return. You want to take, you're going to have everything taken from you. But when you give, you get everything back in full form, in abundance, multiply by 10. Think about it like math. 1 plus 1 equals 2. It's adding. We're going to add 1. You plus me working together. We're going to make 2 things happen. 1 minus 1 is 0. You working against me, it means nothing is going to happen. Maybe this narcissistic person has their math all twisted. A Queen of Cups in reverse. Oh, she definitely has it all twisted. Mm-mm-mm. Baby, it's time to go back to math class. Try basic math. Because 1 plus 1 equals 2. You can only add to somebody to be able to multiply. Or when you subtract from something, you're only going to divide. Apply that to your life. Queen of Cups in reverse. So you got the Knight of Swords in reverse and a Queen of Cups in reverse. 2 people in a karmic relationship. This is a karmic relationship. And both of them burdened by their own dreams. Why are they burdened by their own dreams, Spirit? Why do they feel burdened? Y'all feel like the love is gone between you two? You feel like that spark isn't there. Mm. The Knight of Cups. There's no emotions here. Neither one of you have emotions. This is not love. You two are just together for the convenience. Somebody somebody living with the other person for convenience. Oh, okay. And how does that work? How does that work, Spirit? Are they roommates? Are they lovers? What are they? And karmic relationship. They're in a relationship, so they're lovers that are karmic. Nothing grows. There's no abundance. There's no nothing. There's this. When you're karmic, there's this. Okay. So I have the Three of Wands to the King of Wands. Mm. So whether this is the feminine energy or the masculine energy, it doesn't matter. Mm. Mm. To the okay, Three of Wands to the King of Wands to Temperance. Somebody in this karmic relationship wants to walk away from it, and in order to find a new path in their life, a new journey, a new beginning, a new direction, but also find the balance within themselves. This means definitely like self-reflection, soul searching, um, seeing things for what they truly are, especially the Seven of Swords. This can be, this person may be looking at the past and reflecting on the type of hurt or damage or pain that this person has caused. This person could be receiving in this relationship the same type of pain and loss that this person did to other people. It could be karma here, but the Seven of Swords, this person's actually self-reflecting on the behavior and the actions or the choices that this person had made, trying to live out a dream, live out a fantasy. Definitely burden. I can feel your energy. It's really heavy. Really heavy. My neck starts to hurt. This is a if saying the word burdensome, it sounds long. It sounds draining. It sounds like who the F wants to be burdened? This person. And maybe this person doesn't yet see a way to release the burdens. But I will tell you, to any problem, there is a solution. 1 plus 1 equals 2. Or you can subtract. 1 minus 1 equals 0. You can either add or subtract to your pain. It all depends on the choice. Seven of Pentacles. This King of Wands, this person that wants to be in this King of Wands energy, hard worker. Definitely when they're logically committed to something, they're focused on committed to that. They don't lose sight of work. This person is a good hard worker. But with the Queen of Cups energy, that's almost like you slave at work each and every day to provide for a happy home, but yet you come home to a Queen of Cups in reverse. Somebody that doesn't even care about you. She only cares about herself. And she definitely is like the only time this Queen of Cups really is going to care about you is on paydays. She's going to overly express herself on paydays. Mm. The Magician. So this person is trying to manifest some form of justice to come back to the light because their world is dark. This person wants to come back to the light. When you see the light overpowers the darkness all day, every day, any day. And if you ever thought that darkness was gonna win, when does darkness ever win? You don't grow nothing in the dark. You can't see anything in the dark. Nothing good happens in the dark. You have to come back to the light if you want this. But again, we all have free will to choose. Oh, you want to come back to a Queen of Swords Sun energy. Yes, you do. This this King of Wands, this person that wants to be the King of Wands wants to come back to this person. They want to come back to somebody from their past. Mm-hmm. Five of Swords, Three of Swords. Mm. This person knows that they created some sort of heartbreak, some sort of pain, which caused a heartbreak. I'm not going to get into detail with the collective because I'm not going to spend that much time. But tomorrow we'll get into this. I am going to dive in on these people, whoever's energies these people are, and we're going to see what's going on. So this person is definitely self-reflecting. This person could be praying, definitely asking for forgiveness, definitely wanting to get out of a karmic relationship. Um, I will say this. It's not so hard. It's not so hard as we make things out to be. That's the problem. When our mind tells us it's too hard, we'll start to believe it. But if I get outside of my mind and if I move passionate from heart and inner strength and will and resilience and confidence and determined, baby, anywhere that I leave from, I know I can always get it again. I never take a loss. When I leave something behind, I don't take losses. Because I work in the light, I'm always going to rebuild, do better, become better, be successful, and nothing from what I walked away from can really stop me because that's that inner will, the strength, the resiliency to understand and to know that, baby, nothing can hold any of us down other than the mind. So this person's thought is making them feel like they're, they're stuck. Okay. Well, you say stuck. Seven of Cups, Eight of Pentacles. This person was giving to multiple people. Yeah. And these people were draining this person for their resources. Mm. Quid pro quo is what I would say that is. A business agreement. I do this, you do that. Mm. Oh, so you are getting karma. You're getting karma over a high priestess. The tower to the high priestess. Mm. This person's life is falling apart. The high priestess had told you your life was going to fall apart. The high priestess told you things that were going to happen before they happened. Did this person not believe the high priestess? Spirit. Did this person not believe the high priestess? The high priestess is going to warn you because she's love and light. She sees what you can't see, but you do. Yeah, I don't think this person. Two of Cups. So this was a relationship between a King of Wands and a High Priestess. So this person could have chose a karmic relationship over a spiritual relationship. Oh Lord, here we are back with this one again. Jude. I mean, I'm not knocking it, but this story's getting too old for me. I'm gonna have to get me some new decks, new cards. Or start trying to read the energy the other way, because this one's getting played out. Secrets were exposed because this person was out here spending money recklessly. Secrets were exposed. And this person don't have no money. Knight of Pentacles, this person is like trying to rob Peter to pay Paul. Judgment to the Four Pentacles in reverse. That's called karma. Maybe this is karma in its full effect. Karma hit the finances, y'all. So whatever this person did to somebody else, it is now being done to them. That's basically what the cards are saying. Archangel Michael is here along with the divine. The divine and Archangel Michael, Archangel Raphael, Archangel Ariel, Uriel, the archangels and the divine is here. Oh, baby. This person played with the Queen of Swords, High Priestess energy. Oh, yeah. You didn't want to do that. And it was a Two of Cups. Oh, wrong move. That was the wrong move. Why did this person not choose a High Priestess? Oh, well, they chose a karmic relationship. Okay. Well, we got that. Maybe if you guys just listen to other tarot card readers, maybe you'll hear this story on replay. I'm not about to replay this story. Chariot. Moving things forward. The cycle has to shift. The divine and the archangels are here, shifting the energy. So this person may have one time been feeling like they were on top of the world. Now this person may be feeling like they're at the bottom. I mean, hello, you're in a karmic relationship. Your will is going to spin to the bottom because, again, a karmic relationship, you don't grow anything there. It's all full of like anger, lies, cheating, gossiping, stealing, betraying each other. That's not it. I mean, some people would call that, that's what they want. Um, but collective, we all know that is not a healthy relationship. This is not healthy. And you know what? Being in a relationship like this, you can age faster. You can have like a lot of body sickness, a lot. Yeah, you could leave yourself open to like a lot of health issues and like premature aging and things like that. Being in situations like this for you and the other person. It's stressing the both of you out. Why would you even be there? Stressful. And help me make that make sense. Baby, if we're not getting to this bag together, if we're not building, if we're not growing, we don't need to be together. If you want to be out here with the pigeons, be out here with the pigeons. Because me and the divine, and whoever else is in my energy, we are going to be working on building, creating, growing, loving. Mm. Oh, Nine of Swords. This person's hurt. The Nine of Wands. Mm. The Two of Swords. This person that wants to be the King of Wands. This person is hurt. They're definitely burdened, and it's with like a heavy heart and a heavy mind of the actions and the choices that this person has made, and never saw it, never really saw the behavior, never really seen about themselves the character, never seen that what they were doing was wrong. They were blinded to the truth. They blinded themselves. This person didn't want to see. Again, this person wanted this. Because this person was so focused on this, they were so blinded to everything else, which has landed them feeling the heavy heart of carrying a Ten of Wands. I mean, I would too. Because when something good shows up in your life, that means you hold on to it. That's something good. But this person wanted something toxic. Okay, well, be happy. You chose. Mm. Oh, yeah. Here we go. The Queen of Pentacles. This person's burden over the High Priest. High Priestess, Queen of Pentacles, and the Queen of Swords upright. Mm-mm-mm. And you might as well say the Empress because it's already playing out as the Queen. This person's burdened because they lost their Empress over a karmic relationship. Well, we already know that story. Moving on. What is the future action? I, Tomorrow, collective, I will be able to dive into this. Right now, I'm only just pulling the cards and reading the cards how they are coming out. The Ace of Wands. Oh. You want to sleep with the High Priestess, Queen of Pentacles energy. This person wants to sleep with the Queen of Pentacles, High Priestess. This person may also want some money from the High Priestess, Queen of Pentacles. Don't get it twisted. This person just not coming for sex. They're coming in for so much more. How this person wants to make this High Priestess, Queen of Pentacles change her mind. let me let me give you this little wand right here. Look at that little wand. That little wand. Baby, your Queen of Pentacles, High Priestess. Her wand probably bigger than that. Quit playing. Oh, quit playing. Lord. No. Mm-mm. She want a man. Right? No lie. She wants a man. Mm. Mm-mm-mm. She don't. A High Priestess, Queen of Pentacles energy does not have a time for a burdened man. This burdened man better get, you better get on your ish. Because the High Priestess, Queen of Pentacles is definitely boss energy, boss mode, definitely grounded, secure. She knows who she is. She knows her value. She knows her worth. But simply, powerfully spiritual. And this person came for a spiritualist, a highly powerful one. Oh, baby, this person getting karma. That's an automatic. That's spiritual law. I'll talk to you guys one day about spiritual law. Mm, mm, mm. No more. Now you don't want to be in the third party. This person don't want to be in a third party no more. Mm. And they want to come back to this. They want to come back. Oh, look how beautiful that is. But look at the Empress just dancing alone under the stars with the sun. They want to come back to their Empress. Mm. I don't want to be left out in the cold. Five of Pentacles. I don't want to be left out in the cold. What did I say, y'all? The Empress. This person does not want this Empress to leave this person out in the cold. They don't want to fight. They don't want to run. They don't want to argue. They don't want to lie. They don't want to play this trickster energy. They don't want to feel burdened. They want to be able to get money. They want to match this. They want to be the emperor to the empress. All of a sudden. Well, then, if you now know this now, why wouldn't you have done this from the beginning and avoided this karmic relationship and everything that has transpired since all this time could have all been avoided if this person would have stayed in a King of Wands energy. This person would refuse to step up to the plate and guide this in the direction that it needed to go. So baby, you didn't betray anybody here but yourself. And only the reason why is because this person was so busy on fantasy land of what it looks like that they did not step up to be the king and lead people and guide, especially in high priestess empress energy. Do you know how powerful you become if you would have been able to stick with that and guide that into the future? Oh, baby. But so caught up on Fantasyland. Mm-mm-mm. How's that looking for you? I would like to ask this person how that look for them. No, I don't. Because it's over with. The Empress and late. This is over. This is laid to rest. Ace of Cups in reverse. It's gone. Oh my God. Page of Wands. No. You have to move on. This person has to move on with their lives, and the Empress is going to move on with her life. That doesn't mean that you have to still stay in a karmic relationship. This doesn't mean that the Empress did not like. I mean, because there was some way this Queen of Pentacles and Empress once attached to this person. There's two equal energetic fields here where there's nothing but love between two people. But that love is gone, laid to rest. It's gone. The fire, the passion, it's gone. All because this person failed to be. I heard if you want to be my, if you want to be my lover, you gotta get with my friends. Oh heck no. This person was like, if you want to be their lover, you gotta be with them. Yeah, no. Yeah, this person failed. And now you're stuck with a Queen of Wands. No, I'm not lying, but you got a Queen of Wands in your energy. Here's a Queen of Wands. So not only do we have a Queen of Cups in reverse, we have a Queen of Wands in reverse. So this person not only did not step up to lead, this person also had third parties, which is what the cards came out, karmic relationship, third party. This all could be blowing up in people's faces right now. Really. I don't know what y'all, everybody thought what part that they played in this, but the cards are coming out right now of who is who, what is what, and what part was played. What is this Queen of Wands energy and these Queen of Cups energy? The Ten of Pentacles in reverse. These two people don't even have any of the abundance with them. The abundance comes from a Emperor, Empress energy. In order for this Queen of Wands, Queen of Cups in reverse energy, they have to do the healing work. You have to heal. In order for you to get a Ten of Pentacles, you have to have the Ten of Pentacles within you. Y'all, the tarot card stories is coming out, y'all. That's what it is. Queen of Wands, Queen of Cups in reverse, jealous over an Empress energy, wanted over a man that failed to lead as a man. And baby, listen, y'all got him. Y'all, you got him. You got what you wanted, right? Now you're stuck with that. How did that? Enjoy. Be happy. Oh, they're not happy. Look at this. They're not happy. There's a lot of communication going on about this because they won't have a new beginning. Because they won't death and rebirth in reverse. They don't want to change. They don't want to change. They want to live off of this energy, this la la fantasy land of what they think it should be. From a player energy, instead of this person stepping up to instead of this masculine stepping up to a king of wands energy, this person stepped up into do you know who I am? I'm a player. I look good. I'm all that. I'm in control with this. I got it like that. You're fool. You are in reverse, fool. And is unhappy. Look at this Ten of Cups. Everybody in this energy, in the energetic, because see, you're out of, and I said this in my reading. Okay, people have been exposed, right? They were caught up in this energetic signature. They've already been exposed. Boom. Cycle shifts, right? The whole world shift. The divine archangels come down. They shift the wheel of fortune, right? What's up must come down. What's down must come back. What's down must come back up. Things are shifting. Now they recognize that they are very unhappy. Want to come back and give a dirty offer? Mm, Because you're tired of being trapped. I'm the King of Cups. I know who I am. I'm emotionally. Yeah, right. This is with the Nine of Cups. Oh, okay. This person wants to be, or this could be somebody else. Like King of Cups, Nine of Cups energy. This could be somebody else. Who knows? Mm-mm-mm. I don't know, Collective. I'm going to leave it here. I thank you for choosing Truth Heals 1111. Again, my full story, we're going to do a full tarot card reading tomorrow. I love each and every one of you. You guys have a good night. Again, I just got a new tattoo and I just got my hair done. It's not completely done, but tomorrow it'll be on point. Anyways, you guys have a blessed night. Be grateful because we get to wake up another day, to be able to open our eyes, to breathe. I have to stay grateful and thankful that I get another day to have another 24 hours in my day. So again, I thank you for choosing my channel, and you guys have a beautiful night.